Hi, I'm doing the little dog with a big heart, the Dachshund, which has a separate ear, which is fitted on by sewings afterwards, and a nice cloth stitch heart with gimp around it, so plenty of techniques in there. And starting at the nose, which is using several different ways, several different techniques, so let's see if it works. Let's see if I remember what I did. Right. We put the standard 4 pairs around, good old favourite, pin under 4 edge. You can do it with 2 less pairs and make it a standard twist, 2 twist around the pin crossing, so that's my 4. I'm taking 4 from one side and giving it them both 2 twists, a cloth stitch and 2 twists. Pull that down and you'll find that there's my cloth stitch over the edge. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a false footing to add 2 more pairs. I'm going to put these 3 pairs to one side, put a pin here, add 2 pairs on that, the right hand pair, which belongs with these, is going to have 2 twists on. The left hand pair is going to go cloth stitch through the outer edge and put 2 twists on those. And I'm going to pin under those 2 outer ones, letting go of the top pin. I now have 2 outer pairs and 4 in the middle. I'm going to have to build up to 9. But what I'll do, because it's a narrow point there, is I will now cloth stitch across, the middle 3, twist, 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 and pin. The top of the nose is straight, so I'm not adding any pairs on that side. I'll have to add double pairs on the other side where there's a bit of a lean down, a bit of a tension up there, and I'll cloth stitch back through, and at this point I'll put another 2 pairs in. Now, because I've started going backwards and forwards, I don't want to add another pair as a false footing, because that will give me too much of a gap. So I'm going to put my 2 twists on this one. I'm going to take another pair, which have helpfully tangled around each other. There we go. And I'm going to go, this time I'm just going to simply put a pin at the top, hang a pair around, put that on and work a cloth stitch through. No, take that 2 pairs out. Work a cloth stitch through, twist, twist, work the edge pair, put my pin in. I've only added 1 on there. Take my pin out, put my pin back in, pull that down, and I'm going to add another one on the return. So I get another pair, hang it round, oops, hang it round on the inside of the 2 workers, cloth stitch through that one, and carry on cloth stitching across. Twist, twist, cloth stitch, twist, twist, pin under 4, let that one go and put the pin back in. Let's have a bit of a tension up. I'm aiming for 9 pairs altogether. This little cloth stitch section is the dark bit of the nose, so I don't want to add any on this side yet. Cloth stitch back, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need another one, so I'm going to add another one on this point. I'll do Cross stitch through that one, twist, twist. Let that one out. Tension. I've reached the end of the nose and I'm now starting on the torsion ground. So what I need to do is convert this cloth stitch into these trails here. So I know I need one coming from here after I've worked through the first passive. So let's get the first passive out of the way because there's going to be one pair of passives going round. So I know they're safe. And now I know that I need one pair coming from there. So I'll cloth stitch through. Put a pin in on the edge. And that becomes my cloth stitch back again and twist. That is my first cloth stitch ground. And this is the returning worker which will go through the passive, twist, twist, and back to the edge of the cloth stitch, twist, twist, pin under 4. That's side sorted out. So now I've got my worker, and my passive. Now then, where you can see these two join here, I'll put a twist on that one from the ground and do the torsion. Half stitch, pin, half stitch. That's my first pair of the ground, my first pin work to the ground. Now I come along and I see that there's another that I need to have from this corner. So I need to sort this edge out. So I will need, that's obviously my edge pair. That can be my passive because it's the next one along. And then these two, I'll just twist around a pin, pop a pin in there to secure it. There we go. That is now my worker for the outside, and this one will be working to that first pin. So half stitch, pin, half stitch. These are my edges, so I can go through my passive, twist, twist, cloth stitch, twist, twist. And there we go, back through my passive. And now this pair is ready to do this edge stitch here. Let's have a problem replay. Right, here we go. This one here. So I'll put a twist on the worker, do my half stitch, pin, half stitch, and that returns to the ground. And then I can work my edge again through my passive, twist, 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 twist. Back through my passive, leave the worker with a twist on, ready for the next gather. So these are my 3 ground pairs, and these are the directions that they're taking, there and there, so they'll all be coming out this way. Now I haven't got one at the moment for across here, so that's my next line that I need to work. So I need to see where this one goes. This one wants to go that direction. They all go that direction at the moment, following those 4 lines. And I need one to come across here. And this one neatly reaches that point, so I don't need to add one. This one will bounce off that. So with my worker, with a twist on, having worked through the passive, half stitch, pin, half stitch, and this half stitch can work across this next line. Now I'm coming down to my worker. My passive has been worked, my worker has got a twist on. If I choose to put an extra zigzag in here, I can do, because that is a long way for that thread to go. So I might just do a little twist there, take it back out. It saves you having to have great big long lengths in between odd pins. You can pretty much think ahead and see if you want to put extra ones in. Now I'm back again, having worked an extra pinhole there at this one here, which will work this edge stitch. There we go. Take this back out to the edge through the passive, twist, twist, cross stitch, twist, twist. Put my pin up. And back through my passive and put a twist on the worker so that it's ready for work again. And now I've got these three nicely worked. You can see these 3 rows have got one, so we'll need to be adding a pair here and here and here to make them the crossings, but I'll do that in the next section. But for the time being, that is the nose being worked in that direction of the big-hearted dachshund.